number 30.
There's Smarter Logan.
The American Nightmare is here. His recovery from the torn pectoral muscle has been well documented over the last month.
And the American Nightmare's journey to the dream begins once again tonight in Texas.